Ciao, this is Claudia, your Italian teacher from Spangle Italian Learn Italian. And in this video, in this lesson, I am going to teach you how to pronounce the letters of the Italian alphabet. The Italian alphabet has 21 letters, and there's other letters that you normally would find in the English alphabet, in the Latin alphabet, that have been incorporated into the Italian but are used for foreign words. So I'm going to first teach you the 21 letters of the Italian alphabet, and then I'm going to teach you how to pronounce the sort of foreign letters. So we're going to start with the most important letters, which are the vowels, le vocali. Because Italian is a phonetic language, which means that you have to pronounce all the letters. Like, it's not like French, for example, that you have a super long word and you just pronounce d or something like that. In Italian, if you have a lot of letters, you have to pronounce them all. So this is a first introduction for you to know how to pronounce them in Italian. So I have written in red the pronunciation that as an English speaker you can think of. I haven't written the pronunciation for A and O because it's normally, there's no, if you don't know the International Phonetic Alphabet, normally you can see an AH, but then you would think ah. And it's not exactly that, it's ah. And then OH, you would think O. And again, it's just an O. So basically, what I want you to think with the vowels is, first off, they always sound the same way. They never change. Like, for example, in English, the A can have many sounds. So if you think of the word apple, age, it's different sounds of the A. But in Italian, you don't have to worry about that. It's just the A sound. And the thing to think about when pronouncing vowels is that you go from open to close. Okay? So open to close. So if you think A, open your mouth. A, E, I, O, U. Okay? So open to close. So let's do it again. A, E, I, O, U. Ancora una volta, one more time. A, E, I, O, U. Okay, bene. So now you've done the most important part, because the vowels are opening very well, doing the right shape for the vowels and making sure you always keep the same shape for them is key to making yourself understood in Italian. So if you're gonna really go for it, practice in your pronunciation, what you really need to practice is how to pronounce your vowels. Okay? So now we're going to look at the other letters. Let me just adjust this a little bit. Oh, there we go. Eccoci. Move it a bit so you can actually see all the letters. There we go. Okay, so again, I haven't written the a pronunciation in English for A and O, and I haven't written the ones that are the same in English. Okay, because there's some letters that are pronounced exactly the same way in English. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Don't worry about being able to roll it. That will come in time. S, T, U, V, and Z. Z. Okay? Let's go through them again. A. Remember to open very well your vowels, and the vowels always sound the same. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, e Z. Bene, bene, molto bene. So now I'm going to show you what the other letters are, how you pronounce those. And in another video, I am going to show you how to spell your name without necessarily saying, for example, if you have to spell your name over the phone, there is a specific way we do it in Italy. So it's important that you know how these letters sound, and you will be able to spell your name, but then there's another way that is called the phone sort of alphabet that you can then use to spell out other words for when there's confusion, if there's any confusion about the letter you're saying. So now the other letters are J, which in Italian is I lunga. I'm writing the pronunciation. I lunga. This is how you say it. And it's, as I say, it's only found in foreign words, really. And then you have K, which you just say kappa, kappa. W, which is called, like W in Italian you would say double V. So doppia V. Doppia V. Then you have X, X, and Y, which is Y, Okay, so the J is I lunga, K kappa, W W, X X, and Y Y. Okay, so now let's do a little quiz. Very quick. So first, I want you to say the vowels, the 5 vowels. So you have to remember that's from open to close. Okay? I'm going to move my mouth and you will have to do the sounds. Okay? So, okay, did you do it? So this is what it sounds like. A, E, I, O, U. Bene, bene. So let's do some consonants now. So how would you pronounce this? Very easy. It's the same in English. B, B. What about this? Chi. Okay. What about this one? Vu. Vu. Bene. And this one, it's not very common there's not a lot of words in Italian with this, but you have a very, very important verb. So not many words that start with the H, but more other than the verb avere, which is to have. It's a very important verb that you will use. And the first 3 conjugations of the present simple, o, I, a, start with the letter H. But the H has basically another function, which I'll explain in a later video. So how do you say this letter? H, H. Okay? What about this? Z, Z, Z. Okay? Bene, bravo o brava. Okay, so just wanted to point out another little thing before we finish. When you say the vowels, it is very important that you remember that when you say the vowels, there are no diphthongs. So diphthong is when there's 2 sounds. So like when you say A, U. So for example, you wouldn't say A. So you see there's 2 sounds. E, I. It's not A, it's A. It's only and always A. Okay? Again, there's no diphthong. It's not I. It's I. It's just I. Again, well, in this one, I as well. In the U, this is just U. So no EU. So for example, there is a, if you say something like musica, because it sounds very similar to the English. In English you would say music, EU. You don't do that in Italian. You keep the U. Musica. Okay? The same with the O. It's not O-U, not O-U. It's just O. One shape of the mouth. So each one of the vowels keeps one shape of the mouth. A, E, I, O, and U. Benissimo. So practice your vowels, especially your vowels. Practice all your letters of the alphabet. But the most important thing is that you need to practice over and over your vowels, because if you remember that the vowels always sound the same and they go from open to close, then your Italian pronunciation will be so much clearer. You'll get compliments when you come to Italy. They'll say, "Oh, bravo, brava." You'll get lots of compliments for your pronunciation, just if you manage to always get your vowels right. Okay? So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I can keep making more videos that hopefully are useful to you. So, grazie mille, ci vediamo alla prossima. See you next time. Ciao!